What's going on, y'all? How you doing? Hey, I wanted to, I had to, flags kind of turned around. I know. I wanted to tell y'all something about something that I'm not hearing anybody else talk about. The Pakistan and India and China, they don't have a real good relationship, you know. China is kind of back in Pakistan, and China and India has been over there slinging stuff back and forth. And there's been 20 some odd soldiers on both sides that have been killed between China and India. And a lot of people don't understand this, that India has 1 billion people too. Okay? China has 1 billion. India is pretty close in overtaking China in population. They have 1 billion people plus too. So, and I tell people too, well, that's one thing, but they are both nuclear. Pakistan, okay, oh man, I don't know about Saudi Arabia, but I think Yemen and Qatar, the United Arab Emirates or something, one of those down there. I'm not sure how many people have nukes down there, but China is known for not being too kind to Muslim nations. India is starting to have a very large population of Muslims. Pakistan's Muslim. Then you have all the other ones over there, of course, right? Well, there are many over there that they sell oil, they have oil refineries and things of that nature. And yes, they are nuclear. Okay. Now, the thing is, China being the world's, I guess, trash can, because you think of it this way, they're going to try to get the market that they lost with the U.S. They're going to try to get it over there in the Middle East. But the problem is that the Middle East and everybody else in the world, they don't buy all the bullshit that Americans do. See what I mean? Well, that's throwing a real big wrench in the works of China. Their population is going down and everybody is switching their manufacturing from China to India. China don't like that. What could go wrong, right? When you start messing with the nation's pocketbook, their way to make money and all, and then, people are moving from one to the next, and these nations border each other. What could go wrong, right? Man. So, not only besides the thing that's happening over there with Hamas and Iran, and there's a lot of shit going on with that, I think that there's several people. Monkey Works is one of them that he thinks the next one that's about to kick off is going to be Iran, because Iran is backing Hamas over there in Israel. Everybody knows that it has been for eons. Shit, I've known it out ever since I was a teenager. Hamas and all this, the Muslim Brotherhood and all that other kind of stuff has been around for, yeah, a long, long time, y'all. But my biggest thing is I tell everybody that I know, when they start kicking it off over there, it will not take long for it to get here. And that's one thing that I'm trying to Spread the word to let everybody know, because nothing that they have done in our government or whatever, with all the Trump and, the January 6th and him jailing people and all of that is by the plan. That's what you do when you're trying to bring a nation down. But we are a nation of laws. And I tell my wife and a lot of other people, my partners and shit too, I said, it sucks, man, because it's our laws that keep us from doing anything. Like Leonidas in the 300. There's still a whole lot of moving parts behind the scenes that nobody is seeing. The Senate, the Judiciary Committees, and all that other kind of deal, and the thing with Dick Durbin and him dodging, and everybody is pretty much outing themselves. And long story short, I've heard this for several years. And this was way, way before everything kicked off. Probably even longer, yeah, 4 or 5 years, maybe 6, 7 years now that I think about it. It's been a while. They said that the upcoming war is necessary because of all the things that are happening. There are old alliances being cut, new alliances being made, billions being lost and billions being gained. And we are right in the middle of it. This is our time. And then when the war kicked off over there, I mean, I was kind of like, what war? I didn't. Then that kicked off with Ukraine and Russia, and I was like, oh, well, that kind of made some sense because Ukraine's been corrupt for a very, very long time. And then now they've spent so much. Yeah, whatever. All they did was launder it. That's all it is. And when all of this comes out, y'all, we've got about a year, and all these people coming here are the ones that they want to flood crap in the Democrat cities to sway the election. And if they don't get their way, all those people that came here, they came here thinking that they were going to all get money from the U.S. government. And they're not going to get it. What do you think a lot of them are going to do? There is no flipping telling the kind of people that have come here. No telling what they brought with them. And we've got another year of it before we even get around to the election. And if they really want to do something to take us down, they would turn our power off. That's what I think. Okay? If you really want to bring a nation down, they've got backups for backups and things like that when it comes to the banking system and the big, the brain of it. But you let things go out to where people can't get any money, no groceries, no gas, no, all the stores would be closed. Wouldn't be any electricity. So I hope I'm wrong. There's a lot of people that I know that I'm talking to that believe the same thing, and they're trying to make it as drastic as possible. And it just depends on what they want to do and how bad they want to take it, because Demons will destroy things that they can't control. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like what I was told all the time. There was always those destructive kind of kids. Anything you don't tear up, you shit on. That's about it. Well, that's what we're dealing with is a bunch of pestilent billionaires and millionaires and yeah, yeah. So now we just got to keep pushing back with our money. But I can tell y'all, get your money out of the bank. Keep only what you need in there. The banks ain't doing too good. China is not doing good. A lot of things going on with our trade around the world, even with the Panama Canal. They're having issues with that. That's only part of it, y'all. Little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit, it's coming around. And it's only the ones that are paying attention. Those are the ones that are gonna, you know, they might have a chance to weather the storm, so to speak. So yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to dump that on y'all, let y'all know what was going on. I know it's been quite a while, but I've been seeing things going on, and it all has to do with that BRICS nation and all of this getting wrestled away from the Rothschild Bank, y'all. That's all this is. We're seeing all kinds of stuff going on. You can tell that a lot of people in the banking system, you can look that up. A lot of them have been caught embezzling, some way of crooked. Bank of America is having tough time. There's I think Chase Bank or something like that. One of the other. Wells Fargo is one that's already had some issues. But yeah, there's so much things going on with our banking system and people being found out. And they're following the money. So yeah, there's quite a few things that have happened. And I've trying to keep it all in line and let y'all know what I know when I think it's important. And this is something that it kind of just depends on how it goes. We just have to wait and see because they don't have a problem in, well, they even said it not too long ago, they don't have a problem in slaughtering a couple of million of each other. Wow. They literally said it. So, yeah, that's what we gotta weather out. See what happens. So, but y'all take it easy, all right. I hope that everybody's doing well. Y'all take it easy, and we'll just have to see how it goes. China is still bypassing us with a lot of the products. We're not getting anything. The U.S. is pretty much self-contained, and they know it. So that was just what's going on, what I'm seeing behind the scenes. People that I'm listening to, y'all check out Monkey Works US on YouTube. Got a lot of information, and he tells you about the flights and who's this and who's that, and can't tell you about who's on the flights, but he got a lot of information. So God bless the United States of America. Screw you commies, you know the drill. Y'all hang tough. Yeah, buddy. It ain't over with by a long shot. Y'all have a good one. Later.